And if I leave him in the wheel, shoot my shot like A, hit the red dot like A, finger on the
It's week 13 of the NFL.
And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels.
He's a top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Ravens and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Going up top. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Throwing again is McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to White. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Bateman is the motion man. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Ray gonna return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
This caught right side by Worthy. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Baltimore. They'll run straight ahead with Cora. And he'll get forward for a couple. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 8. On play action, Daniels. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with White. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They send him right out of the slot. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it right, and here's Cora. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Cora. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. To throw is Daniels. Now he'll run. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. Here's Cora. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Blake Cora. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here with White. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Bateman is the motion man. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Cavante Turpin. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Ray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Daniels now on first down. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now McCarthy has thrown deep for Godwin, and that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Blake Gillikin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and running back Blake Corum getting back to work. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. Tristan Wirfs, former 1st-round pick,
Still 2nd
with the
down.
flag. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And third down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Eagles offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Ravens 17.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what...
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Gray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now he takes off. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Running forward is Coro. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Coro. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates look.
And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Gray gonna return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Daniels. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Here comes Borum. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adeba. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The give to White, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Third and 9. Slot man in motion right. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He'll go. It's White. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Eagles. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson. to kick this one away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense and their quarterback. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack, and it brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to.
Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, Daniels. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Potential grounding, offense.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Nick Sirianni thought about it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is
So a
reversed.
smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Again, working deep downfield. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's McCarthy. That's to his tight end, Musgrave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now McCarthy trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Throwing again, Daniels. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take it.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Baltimore. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
To the left side, to Godwin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is White. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll find his running back, White. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A hit, and he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
Well, it's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Now it's White. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come up for 2nd and 2. Pierce. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Once again, it's Corum, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Corum. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.